Biafrans, rejoice! Rejoice! We told you that we are going to destroy Nigeria government with the honest and truth, and they thought we are just playing. Where are the Nigeria government to present their evidence? Where are they? Where is this useless Bianca Ono? Let her and with her associate bring out the evidence down to the courts. I told you that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa will be the end of Nigeria. In today's courts, they found out that Nigeria was never a country. Nigeria was never any state in this Africa. Nigeria was a country that established in a false foundation. Nigeria was a fraudulent country, and that is why you need to collapse. And we are doing everything possible to make sure we collapse this zoo called Nigeria. I told you earlier before now that you should start rejoicing. Look for something special. Look for champagne. Start enjoying yourself, because at the end, victory is ours. And it's happening for real. My people, rejoice. Let me give you what the judge said in the court that shocked everybody. Look at what the judge read. Listen attentively. Let me read it out for you so that we'll go for the news of the day. It's a joyful moment. Rejoice! According to the judge that is presiding over this case in Finland, look at what the judge asked all the Nigerians. Look at what he said. The court asks, where are they? Justice cannot be built on allegation alone. If evidence is credible, it should withstand the scrutiny in open court. If those making accusation fail to appear and support them under oaths, serious questions naturally arise about the reliability of the case. Truth does not fear the courtroom. You see? All these jargons, even the Zoom medias who are busy trying to get the information, the outcome of what that is going to happen in Finland, where are they? They are nowhere to be found to write nonsense, to come and tell you the outcome, what is going to happen, just because it have happened the other way around. Victory is ours. We have defeated the Nigeria and we will keep defeating them. Mazi Simon Ekpa have come out. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will follow, and the rest, the flag will raise up. Nothing anyone can do about it. Not even the Britain. Nobody can stop the Biafrans coming. Biafrans, watch the full clips. Enjoy as you are watching. Rejoice.
I'm very confident that the truth is going to come out.
Yes! Absolutely! Listen.
And they will know that the wrong person has been in prison.
Yes! That's the truth.
The government are the one responsible for the killing of our people.
Yes, we all know that.
We are responsible for that. I am here because of the life of my people.
Yes.
And we are not giving up.
Yes. No, never.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it, honestly.
In Jesus' name. Well done.
Can you hold it for me so you can record? Yeah.
The truth will come out.
Amen. 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 Yes, we bring greeting from UK. We bring greeting from UK. What is it that bring greeting from UK? Greeting. Greeting from Ireland. Ireland, come on. I'm here with everybody. We are coming tomorrow. Freedom, we know that Biafra is
Life and
here.
direct.
And Biafra will never be.
Oh, yes.
Let me say something. Young friends, please, this is our Prime Minister.
Tremendous thing happened in Finland court, which I'm going to be debriefing us later today. First of all, I want to appreciate our leader, Mazina and the Kano, Simon Ekpa and Dr. Ngozi Rabweze for giving us this platform to speak and for giving us this platform to make sure that we talk to Biafra in the way that they should understand that Biafra has come. Again, I want you guys to understand that we are going home very soon. Now, I'm going to read Jeremiah 17 verse 18. It says, "Let my God put my persecutor to shame. Let him not put me to shame." Now, in Psalm 132 verse 18, he said, and I quote, "I will clothe your enemy or his enemy with the garment of shame. Upon his crown, upon him will his crown flourish. Upon him will his crown flourish." That's what happened yesterday. But before I continue, I want to appreciate every one of you watching me today. Victory is sure. Victory is very close. Victory is very close. Biafran's victory is very close.
Go to a court in Finland now that has sentenced a controversial leader of a Nigerian secessionist movement to 6 years in prison. What is his offense according to the law?
There is no offense. How do you... Let me look here. Madam, these people are simply saying Biafra, Nigeria, is no more. And they have a right in Europe to say so. Two, Nigerian system itself has said the court relied on intelligence from Nigeria. Asanda, which Nigerian intelligence can give you the credibility? It's corrupt, underfunded, compromised by terrorists. They have recruited terrorists in intelligence system. So the information, Finland collapsed in its all democratic format. When it said it relied on Nigeria's intelligence information. Anybody can come up and say, Asanda is doing this, that. Do you go and use that intelligence? Finland is one country that is now changing from proper democratic institutions to being corruptly entering Africa by paying huge sums to get contracts. Finland has been given contracts with Nigeria. Nigeria has given them to build dams, gas pipelines, and so many dispensaries. They are corrupt. They just wanted to get this guy to appease the Nigerian government. If you look at the evidence, I've read the entire evidence of how the three judges came to a conclusion. I bet if it was in South African court, it would be thrown out on the first day. There is no judgment where you say you used the intelligence, Nigerian intelligence, when Nigeria itself has terrorists, part of the intelligence system in Nigeria. They are terrorists, and they have admitted. And they have admitted they have recruited some. So which intelligence information did they use? I'm telling you, that sentence is going to be quashed by the European Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg. It will be quashed. That guy will walk out free.
So what now then for Simon Ekpa, this Finnish citizen of Nigerian descent Must he go the human rights route, as you say?
I want to tell you, originally, these people wanted to kidnap this man quietly at night. Thanks God, people started going to European court somewhere. And, volunteers stopped it and told Finland that you are in trouble. We know what you are doing. They wanted to take him to, without even going through the court. This man is a Finnish, a citizen. He has been in Finland for over 30 years. Why do you now, where do you take him? What has he done? He's simply saying Nigeria needs to be rearranged. All of us in Africa know that Nigeria has collapsed. All of us in Africa know there is no administration in Nigeria. All of us know that Nigeria is a country without a country and a state without a state. Governance has collapsed. And these people are simply saying, can we rearrange Nigeria and go away? It's like what I have told you about Congo. Biafrans are over 80 million people out of 250. But there are people killing people there. There are terrorists coming down daytime and they take over your house, take over your farm, feed on your food, kill your people. They are there. It is happening. And African Union has not said any word. United Nations Security Council has not said any word. United Nations habitually sentenced Nigeria to a country which has abducted people, killed people, and if you have such reports, how can you sentence a man for 6 years when you know that the state you are dealing with is a rogue state?
Let's go to Burkina Faso now. The government there has passed a law banning homosexuality. What kind of sentences will those who are found guilty face?
You know, that is something in Africa, which is, you and I, some of us live in Britain. I've lived in Britain for 40 years. And we know these things take place in UK. They are there, everybody. Nobody. Do your business, I do my business. But this is in Africa, some countries, like my country, Uganda, the laws are very clear. I did not expect anything else. Even in Nigeria itself, even where in Ghana, everything, the same law. Africans will, on this one, Africa has just accepted, and all of them have talked in one voice. Asanda, there is nothing, even the punishment could be worse in Burkina Faso, because Burkina Faso is a military regime, and if you are found doing those type of things, go and do them somewhere else, but not in Burkina Faso. Just as Uganda, the laws are very strict, worse. Maybe in Africa, there is only South Africa, which is your country, which allows some of those ideas. But most of the countries in Africa, I think it is a new concept that it has not been taken very seriously by those countries.
Before we run out of time, let's touch on Ghana. The president there, John Mahama, has removed the chief justice in the country, Justice Gertrude Araba Tokono, from office. We had discussed earlier how she was facing allegations of misbehavior. Who will replace her? Is there a replacement at this stage that they're looking at?
I think they will go through the tribunal that the parliament put the name to. The parliament to Justice Commission, which is set up by, again, the president. Some of these places in Africa, they do things very well, but then they turn up to do things badly. I don't know where the bad relationship, the bad blood between the Chief Justice and the President came about. But in Ghana, the Constitution allows the President to choose a Chief Justice of his or her own choice. So it is like in Uganda. The Chief Justice is chosen by the President. The Chief of Supreme Court is chosen by the President. All judges are chosen by the President. And then names are taken to once they are chosen, the names are taken to Parliament for vetting. That is it. The only country which I've seen in Africa where judges are chosen by the public is Kenya. Kenya does choose their judges. They put you on a panel. They put you on an interview publicly, people write and say, no, that woman is a thief. She stole my chicken. She should not become a judge. So it will be the same. Mahama needs a judge who can be doing his manifesto. It's not just as like American system. They have an American system in Ghana. If the conservative, the Democrats are in power, they change almost everything. And then Republicans also come and change everything. So I think there is nothing wrong with that, but I don't know what brought the two not to work together. It is corruption, cases, allegations, and so many other things. But in Africa,
how do you think this entire debacle makes the judiciary of Ghana look, or is the reputation not going to be so much on the judiciary, but rather on the president?
It is. It dents. Ghana has been one of the best countries where you can enter and feel free, my sister Sandra, that this is your Africa. When such things start coming, I get worried. But I think it won't dent much, because there is a lot of freedom in Ghana. There is a lot, is doing something. The economy is picking up, not like the other time when the CD was going down. I think he still has some popularity. Mr. Mahama is a good Democrat, but as I've told you, he's my friend. I don't know how he went, where he went wrong with the Chief Justice.
All right.
But remember, during the tenure of Nana Addo, he was accused of some cases where I think this judge did not handle properly. I think there was victimization during the days when he was in opposition. So I think it is time for him to clean up the judiciary, but it dents indeed. People start losing confidence, investors lose confidence, because you need a court where you can go and make your case in case you have disagreed with your local partner. So if things like this happen, money is taken away from the country.
Dr. Matsanga, thanks again for your insights. We appreciate your time as Channel Africa.
Thank you very much. And thank you. One of the things that I want to say is this case of Finland shows how Western Hemisphere has avoided human rights, and it wants material from Africa. The Nigerian people have corruptly wanted to get this boy detained. They gave evidence. They wanted to steal him at night. It is not very good at all. Nigeria kidnaps its opponents. Asanda, in Africa, let's not allow this. Nigeria comes to kidnap opponents who just say, please give us freedom. Let Nigeria rearrange itself.
Psalm 132, verse 18 said, I will clothe them, I will wear them a garment of shame, I will wear them garment of shame, but upon him will his crown flourish. Upon him will his crown flourish. I told you people yesterday that Nigeria has nothing against Prime Minister. I told us yesterday, Biafrans, I told us yesterday that I don't know who constructed Nigeria. I told you these people run for anything. They run from anything, fight. Fight in the sense that documentation. They run from anything documentation because they can't defend it. Yesterday, I'm going to debrief us of what happened in Finland. Then we will now get into the real picture of why Nigeria cannot work. If I tell you people that Nigeria cannot work, it's not a joke. Nigeria can never work. It can't work. You know if you work. So yesterday, Finland versus Nigeria. Like I said, Nigeria can never appear in Finland. So when Prime Minister stepped into the podium to defend the allegations that they brought upon him, you know, the Bible said, I will make your enemies go mad before you. When they ask Prime Minister questions, he answers. When they ask him, he answers and challenge them back. Now, Biafrans, listen very attentive to this. Nigeria is evil. They have nothing against Prime Minister. Now, remember when Chigozie Omogo said, if the federal government can kill Nnamdi Kanu, that the normalcy will return in the southeast, right? Now, when somebody like me, Rose, reacted that I will look for that Chigozie and know why he's asking for the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that anybody that can give me useful information, I pledged 500K. They now remove the one that they now remove the one that Chigozie wrote. What Chigozie did, and now my own was what they put there. Before, now, I used to tell you that Nigeria cannot work. Now, Prime Minister will now ask, where is the one that you people wrote? They said, no, it's this one. They said, no, before I reacted, there was something that made me to react to this post. That is the argument yesterday. The lawyer looks very useless and stupid in front of the judge. He looked, and yesterday I told us that it is Finland that is on trial, not Simon Ekpa. It is Finland that is on trial. Finland has to tell Biafrans, they have to tell the world what Prime Minister did to have for Finland to convict him for 6 years sentence. Yesterday, Finland was on trial. Nothing. The lawyer was just, in fact, he got to a stage, he got to a point where the man was confused. He doesn't know what to do. He was shame begin catch up. Because what they did at the first trial was bribery and corruption. I kept telling Biafrans here. Odogu now looked around. I've been telling you people this thing. When I talk, I don't talk because I keep telling us, I don't talk because I'm looking for money. I don't talk because maybe Facebook is coming to pay me. Facebook has never paid me one dime since I started this agitation even up to today. So that is why I know that I am not here because of anybody's money. Odogu looked around and said, where are the people who brought me here? Where are the people who put me behind bars? Where is Nigeria? Where are they? Where are their people? None of them was in court. That is the country that some of you would think that will work. May God put all our enemies to shame. Yesterday was fireworks. They didn't come. No representatives from Nigeria government was in that. They are all criminals, they are all terrorists, so they can't come. None, not even one person. And they were now tagging Odogu with ESN. They were now tagging ESN to Odogu. That is why we keep telling you nothing like ESN. It is the government of Nigeria that owns ESN. So they are the one using ESN now to commit havoc. So they are not pushing ESN to him. Odogu said, no, now that cannot be possible. He now brought out catalog of BDF, Biafran Liberation Army, and the rest of them. I asked the prosecutor, show me ESN. Why are you tagging me to ESN that I don't know anything about? So show me ESN here. Odogu is sound. Where is Nigeria today? I told you Nigeria cannot work. See, Biafra, I'm not saying this to discourage anybody. Now, it is left for you to choose where you want to belong. Whether you want to belong in paradise or you want to go to hellfire, that's your problem, that's your business. But I'm telling you, if you don't join this Biafra movement, you are wasting your time. Our movement has been redeclared. We are seeking for recognition. That is all we are seeking for. Now, I keep telling you, there is still opportunities anyway. Maybe today is Prime Minister's exposition to Nigeria. Like, he will now bring out his own evidence against Nigeria. So today nobody is going to enter court. It is court, lawyer, and Nigeria. Nigeria is not in court. The prosecutor is looking stupid before the judge. He has no evidence. It is the same old evidence that they use in jailing Simon Ekpa. But we have concurrent evidence against Nigeria, which they can't come to defend it. That is why I called all their names. Where are the generals? Where are the people? Where is Wabi Musa? Where is he? That is to tell you that anything that Nigeria starts is fraud. If Nigeria tells you ESN, I think some of these, these people, they will tell you that since Prime Minister, since Simon Ekpa was taken away, the Southeast has now become calm. Where are those people now to prove it? Nobody is in court. Nobody from Nigeria. Bribery and corruption. That is the rules of engagement of Nigeria. Very malicious. In fact, they brought very evil petitions, thinking that Odogu is going to go down. Very malicious indeed. It's out of intention. They did it intentional to block the freedom of Biafra. You don't choke them. I tell you, say they know if you call. Nigeria is evil. They can't come. They will never come. None of them. Bianca Olowu that was bragging. Where is she today? Brekete. I'm calling, I purposely and I'm deliberately calling Brekete family. Because you were there on this program. Call Finland. Call Finland. It cannot be in another sovereign nation. Where are these animals today? That is why I know that Nigeria cannot work. All these things going on in Nigeria is okay. Evil. It is a thing that Nigeria structured out. They structured it out in order to rule over you, to suppress, intimidate, and bamboozle you. Nigeria is not working for anybody. Including those people shouting one Nigeria. They are just enjoying the riches, sleeping with different girls, making money out of all of you. If Nigeria begins to work, all these big men will go down because there is what they call law. Nigeria has no law. Nigeria has no... Come on, brothers and sisters, you need to see what happened yesterday in Finland. Evidence begin coming. The lawyer looks stupid. God wore him the garment of shame. That is why we read that Psalm 132 verse 18. And we clothe them with the garment of shame. And we clothe them. Now God clothed Finland and Nigeria with the garment of shame yesterday, because Odogo was asking them, where is Nigeria? Where are the people who brought me here? Where are the prosecutors? Where is Nigeria? Where is Biafra? Where are they? I have evidence, I have evidence. When they talk, you think they have anything here. That is why I keep telling you, nothing like election in Biafra land in 2027. You think I'm joking? You think I'm joking, right? Oh yeah, man. No election. Victory is knocking on our door. Nigeria has nothing against Prime Minister. The arguments got to a stage that the prosecutor, you know, they collected money now. Money was too much. They gave them money. And that is why I stood on my ground and started attacking Finland. Finland, if you know and you are sure that Nigeria did not contract you, why is Simon in prison? They told you, oh, they did forensic. They have done forensic. They did evidence that Simon is a terrorist. That terrorist charges did not come up again. He didn't come up. He was not in court yesterday. We were waiting to hear terrorist charges. He didn't come up. Have you seen your one Nigeria? When I tell you people Nigeria cannot work, you think I'm joking. I am not joking. He can't work. These people fear anything documentation. That is why they kidnapped Mazin Nandekam and they unlawfully detained him, because they know he has done nothing wrong. Nandekam did nothing wrong to the Nigerian state. They, the Nigerians, know it. They are illegally detained Mazin Nandekam, and the more they detain him, the more our freedom is coming faster. They don't know this. The prosecutor looks very stupid before the judge. He wore garment of shame yesterday. He could not answer some of the questions that Obatobia was asking. Because Obatobia was in his full rights. That yesterday, look at that one Oja. Where is Nigeria? I have evidence. I have evidence. You will see Bobby Musa then. Please tag this video to them. Musa will be shouting. You cannot be in another sovereign nation. What if Simon Ekpa is in Nigeria, attacking another sovereign nation? Musa, we need you in Finland. Please come and bring your evidence. Oh no, moment. After Nigeria, their news media outlet is not carrying it now. Ruben Abati is not carrying this one again. Ruben Abati cannot carry this one. Channels Television will not carry it. Shewo Kimberley or whatever that idiot name is cannot carry this one. Their media will not carry this. Their news that was calling Ekpa a terrorist, he was accused of terrorism, not even accused. He was jailed for terrorism. He was jailed for this. Simon Ekpa, please carry this one that is happening. We are here to tell you people the truth. Biafra, I'm gaining nothing from anybody, so I am here to tell you the truth. Nigeria has no sand to pick in this one. They used that to delay Simon Ekpa. They wanted to use it to delay Mazin Nandekam, but they failed. They didn't see us coming. After Rose, they didn't see Rose coming. They did not see me coming. They didn't see us coming. We are here to tell you people the truth. Because when I tell you the truth, I understand the truth. You will have more faith in what we are doing. We are not terrorists. They couldn't prove anything. Hey, terrorists. Where are those military generals that will tell you that, oh, since the removal of Simon, since the removal of Mazin Nandekam, the Southeast is now calm. They have nothing against him. Just this thing that they did to Mazin Nandekam, be jail. They will bring something that they orchestrated. And when the response comes back, they will go and clean the one that they said and use the response. Again, that's what they wanted to do. But Odogu is a lawyer. That is what, just like I just explained it in my video now. Just exactly what Chigozie did. They will remove the one Chigozie said and put the one I said and convince me with that one. That's what they do. That's what they want to do. But they don't know the guy's head is correct. Nigeria is evil. I keep asking Biafrans, who made this Nigeria? Who brought this Nigeria to limelight? Who created Nigeria? Who built Nigeria? Who agreed for this Nigeria to be? No law, nothing. There is no orderliness in Nigeria. They will come and lie to you that, oh, Rose is your problem. Now they can, oh, Simon Ekpa, oh, Ngozi Abufulani is your problem. At the end of the day, they are not treating you even better. Nigeria are not even treating you better. You are not even living as a human being in Nigeria. I keep telling you, let them give me 20 billion pounds. I can't return to Nigeria. It's evil. One government policy will scatter your money. It is all about security. It is all about making the country to flourish. It is all about putting things in the right place. It's all about security. You don't have security. With your 20 billion pounds, they will kidnap you one day and light you up. Nobody will come for you. Look at the way killings have become norm in Nigeria today. When you say, oh boy, they killed 3 people just by for the air. Say 3 people, it's small now. Can you imagine? Me and somebody was talking from, I think, day before yesterday, and I was telling him, see, a guy just sent me some videos that where they say, that was small now. I was like, how has this become norm to you guys? That somebody will drop dead. You say, this was small. That is what Nigeria has made you to be. That is how Nigeria has, this is not a country for crying out loud. They can't come to Finland. Imagine, with their concocted lies, with their evil, they couldn't come to Finland to come and prove. Even Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko was asking the prosecutor of Nigeria, where is Nigeria? Where are your generals? With their evidence. Is that not shameful? A whole nation cannot come and defend allegation over its citizens, so-called. Although, you know, Simon is not in Nigeria anymore, so we are now USB government, under USB government. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do again. They were now saying, yes, that is no wonder. Every small time, those guys will come out. Nigeria will assemble them and come and tell you, we're fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. We are ESN. I asked them a question one day. Who is bankrolling this ESN? Because under our record here, ESN is not functional. Under our government here, we don't know anything called ESN. We only know the name called Biafra Army. We don't know what is called ESN. No wonder. They brought that one up. They don't know Odogwu was ready for them. Odogwu said, okay, hold on. They brought catalogs of, you know, when Odogwu wanted to redeclare, he had police, he had military, he had army, he had navy and the rest of them. So he brought their catalog out and said, where is ESN here? Please point to ESN. The man became dumbfounded. Hey! Now, Abatomo yesterday, he became very dumbfounded. He didn't know what to do again. How are the mighty in Nigeria falling? This is what they do. This is how they are. Do you know the innocent Biafrans that illegally are locked away in different jails because of these people? Just look at AIG of Nigeria. Look at AIG pinning murder on a citizen because of land that is dragging. Just go and look at the shameful act of that man, Moshood, AIG Moshood. And tell me if you are proud to be called in Nigeria. If they are bragging, anybody that hear them, that is why this woman, Aisha Yusuf, I dislike her now. I used to love her before. But when she now dabbled into this Simon Ekpa thing and started talking rubbish, that Simon was committing act of terrorism, that's why they jailed him. Since that time I hated her. Where are the people who pinned terrorism on Mazi Simon Ekpa? Where are they? They are nowhere to be found. That is why I told you Nigeria is not a country. It can't work. They didn't come. They did, you know, make I speak out for you. They didn't came, and they are not going to came. They won't come. They run for this kind of things because it's documentation. They don't have enough documents to prove themselves. They don't. Because all they do is bribery and corruption. Nigerian rule of law is rewritten. Gun, money, lies, and bullets. Corruption. They can't come. Everything I'm telling you, I told you that Nigeria, I will continue to expose them. Nigeria cannot work. It's a fraud. Nigeria is a fraud. It can't work. Nigeria work. Nothing will make Nigeria work. When we have oil and gas, look at the way our country is. The other time, about 4 years ago, when I went to Dubai, bro, I went to Dubai, I was wowed. These people don't get oil, now gold they get. Look at Nigeria the way it is. We loot your money, carry your money and come to England and buy houses. Go to America, buy houses. Your money, your taxpayers' money. Carry babes. Buy their girlfriend houses in London, in America, everywhere. They tell you, talking rubbish. Anybody that talks, you dare not stand before them and talk. But look at your lives. And their children is living the best of life here. And they are destroying the foundation of Nigeria. Scattering Nigeria. Bribery and corruption everywhere. I thought he who accuses would come to defend it. They are nowhere to be found. They have loaded money. But this one now, This one is not a place where you come. This High Court of Finland is not a place where you come and be corrupt. You must state your facts. You must state your facts. Reason why this man deserves to be in prison. We don't see Nigeria. We have not seen them up to now. Today, there's another case going on. That one will be indoor, where Prime Minister will be showcasing the killings of Biafra. So they said they don't like to see, they don't like to publicize it because of the blood and all of that. But from Monday, Tuesday, I think we'll have access again to the court. But today and tomorrow, nobody will have access. It is them, so that they can work things out. So Dr. Masanga is there. Biafrans, please, anytime I come on, please, just thank that man called David Masanga. Hey! Odogu Kademano. Oneche Nigeria. Nigeria is not coming. They are not coming anytime soon. Have you seen the fraud? I thought by now, hey, Wabi Musa will gather documents. The Army General will gather their documents. Navy, they will gather their documents. The police force will gather the IG. Although they know that one is corrupt already. Is it, what is his name? Is it, I forgot, I don't know their names anyway, because I don't remember criminals' names. So they will gather their documents and start coming to Finland. Ha! Let's finish this man. This is our evidence. Nothing. We don't have anything. That is to tell you that the insecurity happening in the whole Nigeria, most especially in Biafra land, is orchestrated by the government, by the governors, and the people that they elected into power. They know about the insecurity. That is why they can't come here. That is the reason why. Your governors are the one killing you. Not Biafran Liberation Army. Your governors are the one killing you, causing chaos in your villages, in your hometowns, such as Enugu State Governor Peter Mba, Chukwu Masoludo, what is his name now? Fubara and the rest of them. Those are the people killing you. So if you accuse me of terrorism and you cannot prove it, what does that mean? That first court that they went, that one was a smaller court. Now they're in the higher court. Nigeria will come. The same thing they did to Mazen Nandekam. Kenya said, release this man. They even brought, remember, he's the same, what is his name now? David Dr. Masanga, that sued them in Kenyan court. When Mazen Nandekam got victory, these animals did not come there. But now in England, if they don't come, that's good. That is okay. We don't even want to see them so that they will claim most of their houses. It will be a shameful thing. Very shameless country. Upon their brag, I thought Biakolo will come. Or Uchechi Kanu will come. I said, yes, he's the one now. Yes, look at the evidence. I thought Uchechi Kanu will come. DOS have finished using you. They have dumped you. IPOB members have finished using you and dumped you. Very foolish woman. None of them. We didn't see any one of them. All the petition writers, we don't see anybody again. They've all disappeared. Because they know David Masanga is there to destroy anything that you bring with evidence. Shameless country. Very shameful indeed. I don't know how Nigeria is in exile. I don't know how you people manage to be in Nigeria. I'm not insulting any genuine Biafrans because I know, me, myself, I suffer before I come out for that country. But, bro, how did you people become, how are you people embracing these people? How do you think that one day Nigeria is going to be better when they cannot come to defend their own allegation here? But they were able to come to King Charles to have royal visit and have royal dinner with King Charles. They can't come. All of them left their position, but now they cannot come to Finland. Finland is just like 1 hour plus to United Kingdom, where they came. It's not even up to 2 hours. Anybody that built Nigeria is evil. Anybody that amalgamated Nigeria, they are all evil. They are not human beings. Nobody. It is all those people who want to come and do damage control. They don't know our teams. They look them. They couldn't move. They couldn't move. When Odogu came out, they couldn't move. They couldn't do anything. Betrayers everywhere. Betrayers. You will see them laughing. Those are the people running around him. You think none of them can? Shameless people. Today, I told you people that I'm going to expose them to the lights. They don't come. We never see them. I have evidence. We have not seen them. They can equally send somebody from Nigeria now, Brekete family, that was shouting. He has a very wonderful platform. Let him come here. The people are going to give him attention to speak. How corrupt they are. They can't even send delegates to come. At least they have ambassador from Nigeria to Finland. That one would have come now. They have a delegate here now in Finland. That one would have come and say, okay, yes, on behalf of Nigeria, I am here to destroy this man with evidence. That's how you know Nigeria will never work. I am here telling you it can't work for you. As an Igbo man, it's just a little time. Nigeria will never work. It can't work. Nobody can fix Nigeria, including you that is watching me. You can't fix it. You can't fix it. If Obi come, if Obi is just fooling himself. And mind you, Obi is my uncle, but he cannot be the president of Nigeria. He's just disturbing everybody. He can't. Nobody can fix Nigeria. As long as Sultan of Sokoto is there, as long as Gumi is roaming freely, Nigeria cannot be fixed. Not in a million years. It can't be fixed. We are waiting for them. We are still waiting. No, they can still come now. They can still come tomorrow. They can still come on Monday or Tuesday. No problem. They are very shameless people. I can tell you that for free. I know they will not come. From yesterday, I told you people they won't come. I told all of us here they will never come. Nigeria cannot come. They run from this kind of fight. They start a fight, they can't finish it. Why? Because they are not well documented. That is Nigeria for you. That is what arises. Arise will come and start supporting them. Arise will come and start defending them. Arise will come and start talking ill about Mazin Khan, despite the fact I don't like his methodology, I don't like his approach, I don't like the way he speaks. But no, that is not it. Let fact be fact. This same Arise, Ruben Abati, you were the mouthpiece of your stupid Yoruba brothers and sisters. When they arrested Simon Ekpa, now you, Ruben, should come. You are well lettered, you are well spoken. So come. Your wife and children, I think they are here. So come and defend Nigeria now. You so much love Nigeria. Why can't you come and defend them? And give evidences where Simon was bombing, where Simon was unaliving people. You have the right. Now you have the opportunity. The opportunity has represented himself again. You won't see them. Because they have nothing against anybody. They do not have anything against anybody. They don't. A lot happened. But this is the one we're asked to share. A lot happened. And Mazi Simon never told them to stop fighting. Anybody that knows where he is, just stay there and do whatever you're doing. Nobody should quarrel. Nigeria is evil. All of you asking for the head of Mazi Khan, some of those of you, including you that said Mazi Khan should be on, why don't you come and defend Nigeria in Finland? Or don't you know that the case of Simon has started? And Nigeria is running left, right, and center looking for who to win. If they can bribe those judges, they will bribe them. Nigeria is evil to the core. They are evil. Let's see. I told you that it's Finland that is on trial. Not even Nigeria has put them in a very big mess.
From day one, I keep giving you guys hope that never, ever, in any way, that Nigeria government will never defeat the Biafras. And the thought we are just playing. Today we have seen it. We have witnessed everything. What is left? The only thing that left is for the Biafra flag to be raised. And Mazi Khan will be the one to raise that flag in the prison and come out and will jack it. Yes! Nigeria government don't have what it takes to defeat the Biafrans. We are more stronger. Gun and bullets cannot end this fight. Is peace. Come in the round table. Allow the Biafrans to